Good morning, investors, and welcome to your daily stock market news update for Monday, June 30, 2025. We're here to bring you the latest market movers, global insights, and key points to watch before the Indian market opening bell at 9:15 a.m. IST. Let's get started. Global markets are setting an optimistic tone as we wrap up the first half of 2025. In the US, the S&P 500 and Nasdaq closed at record highs on Friday, up 3.5% and 4.1% for June respectively, driven by easing trade concerns and anticipation for this week's US jobs report. In India, the Nifty 50 surged past 25,600 to close at 25,637, and the Sensex gained 303 points to 84,059, powered by banking and energy stocks. The Indian market is riding high after the Nifty broke out of its 24,500–25,200 consolidation range last week. Technical analysts see a potential 600-point up move in the July series, with support at the 50% Fibonacci retracement zone of 24,000–24,500. But with global cues and key data releases on the horizon, what should you watch before the opening bell? Let's dive into the pre-market points. Here's what you need to know before the Indian markets open at 9:15 a.m. IST. Global cues. Asian markets are mixed, with Japan's Nikkei up 0.5%, but Hong Kong's Hang Seng down 0.3%. US futures are flat as investors await the June jobs report, expected to show 110,000 non-farm payrolls and a 4.3% unemployment rate. FII and DII activity. Foreign institutional investors, FIIs, bought 3,843 crore worth of Indian equities on Friday, while domestic institutional investors, DIIs, sold 1,200 crore, signaling strong foreign inflows. Nifty technicals. The Nifty's breakout above 25,200 suggests bullish momentum. Support lies at 25,300, with resistance at 25,800–26,000. The Bank Nifty, closing above 57,400, eyes 58,000 if it holds above 57,000. IPO buzz. HDB Financial Services IPO was subscribed 17.65 times, and Samva Steel Tubes saw 30.33 times subscription, indicating robust investor interest in financials and industrials. Sector watch. Banking, energy, and PSU stocks are in focus after last week's rally. Keep an eye on ICICI Bank, SBI, and HPCL, which are showing strong technical setups. Global risks. Trade tensions linger after US-Canada talks faltered last week. Watch for updates on negotiations, as they could impact export-oriented stocks. Now let's zoom out to the global picture.
London's FTSE 100 rose 0.7% to 8,799, its best close since June 18th. In the US, Uber is nearing its all-time high of $92.30, up over 50% this year, while Coinbase leads the S&P 500 for June, riding crypto optimism. Back in India, the Nifty Bank Index hit a record high, led by ICICI Bank, IndusInd Bank, and SBI, with PSU banks rallying after Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's push for increased lending. For today's trading session, analysts have their eyes on some top picks. Ganesh Dongre of Anand Rathi recommends SBI, Tata Chemicals, and National Aluminium Co. for their bullish technicals. Sumit Bagadia suggests ICICI Bank, HPCL, and Interglobe Aviation, Indigo, for their strong fundamentals and chart patterns. In commodities, crude oil fell over 11% last week, boosting oil marketing companies like HPCL, which surged 4.5%. Gold is steady at $3,273.90, while copper dipped 0.3% to $10,050, though Goldman Sachs predicts a peak in August. That's your pre-market rundown and stock market update for June 30, 2025. As the Indian markets gear up to open, keep an eye on banking and energy stocks, FII flows, and global trade headlines. We'll be back tomorrow with more insights to keep you ahead of the curve. I'm Finance Sikho India, and this has been your daily market update. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel Finance Sikho India for daily market news update.